Hey, what's up, YouTube? JD here. Come to hang out with you guys for a while. The only thing really to talk about right now, I guess, is this presidential race for the White House this year. Trying to vet Obama. Obama's trying to stay in. It's a back and forth battle. If anybody watched the goings on this year, you saw that the Republican Party had basically a brawl up until Mitt Romney made the other ones, pretty much bow out. Here recently, Ron Paul put his campaign on hold also. So it looks like the only person that's given Obama any kind of fight this year is going to be Mitt Romney. And I don't understand why. Why do we always have to have a Republican or a Democrat? Why can't we have an independent? Why doesn't this country get behind those people that aren't for a party? I know, I understand it's kind of hard to make change like that. It's hard to get behind people that you don't understand where they stand, but is it really better to have Mitt Romney in the White House than Barack Obama? I mean, what are we going to be dealing with him? I mean, every time we turn around, these politicians, they promise the moon and the stars and they don't deliver. Obama's had 3.5 years and all he's done is rack up another $6 trillion in debt, and he's pushed this Obamacare through, which is not good for the country either. Slowly but surely, our government is slowly taking over. It's becoming a socialistic government instead of a democratic government. We, the people, are no longer in control of this country. And as long as we continue to put people in office that think this way, that act this way, we will continue to be just slaves to the system. We, the people, no longer have the control we did 200 years ago. We, the people, are no longer making decisions about this country. Every politician lies. That's their job. They say what they have to make people happy, then they do their own agenda. I've said this before. Now it's come down to basically bashing each other. Obama's bringing up an incident back in the 1960s where Mitt Romney was involved in some kind of bullying thing. And now the Republicans are bringing out the fact that Obama was high and drunk for like the last 2 years of high school. It was the days. He doesn't remember a lot of it. And now the newest thing coming out is about his publicist. Talking about for 17 years he was, marketing the fact that Obama was born in another country, raised in two other places, and now they're saying, oh no, that was a typo. That was a typo. We didn't mean to put that in there, but for 17 years they preached it as the truth. Now they want to change it because still, even though 3.5 years later, his birth is in question. Nobody believes that the birth certificate is real. He won't show his college transcripts or his thesis paper or where his ideology really sets. He's trying to help the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt with money that we can't afford to help them with. This country is like $18 trillion in debt, and he wants to give billions of dollars out to other countries and other factions. Why? What's in it for him? And how is that going to benefit our country? It's not. Again, natural resources in this country, we have enough to last us 150 years, and he refuses to allow us to tap into those resources. But yet he's willing to help other countries tap into their resources so we can buy it from them. Is that beneficial to us? Shouldn't we create jobs here? Shouldn't we use our own resources so we're not relying on the world market for our prices? Eventually we have to say that's enough and take this country back. Eventually we have to be fed up enough to tell our government that this isn't acceptable anymore. This is not what you were created for. This government needs to be dismantled. Obama needs to be taken out of office. He's a socialistic leader. He believes big government is the way to go. Well, that's the reason why we left England. That's why the Europeans left England, because they were tired of the monarchy. They were tired of the dictatorship. This country was not meant to be that way. It's time to make a change. It's time to take this country back. I know a lot of you don't know Ron Paul and you've heard his name. Look him up. If he's still on the ballot, vote for him. it might sway the votes the wrong way, but at least you're saying, you know what, I'm not going to deal with big government anymore. Obama needs to go. And if that means voting for Mitt Romney, then that's what we do. But, you know, other parties have to have a chance here. The Republicans and Democrats are destroying this country. It's time to stand up and take this country back. We had a few celebrities die this week. Big one was Donna Summer. She'll be missed. Bobby Brown obviously has a new album coming out, and no, it's not about Whitney. He said it's about his tour manager. So forget about that, okay? Other than that, I really don't have anything to talk about this week. Again, if you have suggestions, leave them down below. If you like my videos, please thumbs up to the side, subscribe at the top, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.